Right, there we go. I'm gonna be trying out Dinolords for the first time. Just need to check that everything is working. It seems to be online on Twitch, so that's good. Hit play for the first time on Dinolords playtest. They call it a closed alpha. Um, Alpha used to be about being inside the company itself. I'm not working as part of Northplay. Ooh, what's this? Okay, that's good. Well, thank you. What a nice little introduction. I don't usually see that in playtests, but that's actually really nice. Then you know that you are actually welcome, and you're welcome to share it as well. What's new? Well, that doesn't really matter too much to me because I haven't tried it before, but apparently this is closed alpha 2, update number 2, updated graphics. Okay, that's nice. I don't think we care too much about this because I haven't played it before. What's new? Replay the welcome, fill out the survey. We'll do that afterwards. Join the Discord. I did that already. I also let them know that I'm streaming it. We'll see if they notice that. Then we can report bugs. We can learn to play. We probably want to do that, but there's only a campaign so far. So no tutorial. Settings. I don't know why, but the window is... Oh, well, the screen is windowed, and I'm not a big fan of that. Full screen exclusive. What if we do like windowed? Settings. Full screen. Alright. Let's just try it. I mean, I've seen it. I know what the game is about. It's an RTS, and you're gonna be invaded by Vikings with dinosaurs, and that's the whole pitch, I think, for this game. Which it wasn't the intention in the beginning. Right, so I'm clear that the guy in the middle, but who's talking to me? These dead people? Or someone down the road? Or am I Godric? Maybe I am Godric. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, here we go. You returned the favor soon enough. Okay, so I'm not Godric, but someone is Godric. And Godric is watching me closely. Someone is talking to me. Okay, so I think this game is gonna be about army management, but that you're centered around a hero. Oh, I'm fighting the red guys, I guess. And I don't know what their focus has ended up on, being totally on the hero guy. I think at some point they pivoted a bit so that you're more focused around the hero. Hold R to make your units follow you. Ooh. Okay, this is damnable Danes. Okay, it's Danish people making a game about damnable Danes. This is kind of cool. When you hold it down, you can kind of get this overview, and then it's a bit annoying that they keep spamming what they're telling you to do, but that's a pretty cool feature. And like instead of dragging, oh, you can also do that. wonder, move, E? A dragon, of course they call it a dragon. Place your cursor at the enemy camp. Press Q. What about these guys? What if I hold Q? Nothing. Right. What about myself? I can run over and spam attack. I'm pretty sure I get some abilities later on that you level up the hero, and but for now we just do the spam attack, hack and slash. And apparently we also get gold from looting. It's sort of a mix between an RTS and an RPG. Alright, so just by pressing Q, I can order my soldiers to attack where my mouse is located. Hold R to make your units follow you. Yeah, sure. But we don't want that. We want them to attack. I'll take this guy. Alright, here we go. Press 1 to shoot your bow. Okay, so my screen is freezing up a little bit every now and then, and I don't think it's that I have a bad computer, but let's run a little bit and see if we can use the arrow. Pew! It seems to be shooting at a lot of people at once, so that's probably, again, like why this is our sort of hero character. I suppose this down here is my left click to activate my, what, is that my bow? It seems, yes, that's the guy with the bow. Okay, so we are retaking our camp after a siege of Vikings with a dragon. Press 1, let's see. Oh yeah, so it also says 1 down here, and I probably end up getting others. Now, just want to test if I only press R once, then they're following me, and this is how I highlight who should be following me. And then I can order them to move by pressing E. It's a very nice, easy little way to control. That's the dragon. Hit space to dodge. Alright, we're waiting. Okay, it doesn't attack, we'll press dodge anyways. And then it attacks. Okay, ready? I guess we just hit. I can't really do anything. Oh, press E to tame the raptor. Alright, that's I'm a cool kind of guy. I can just tame it where others cannot. I guess that's why they call me Commander. Oh, did I just put cloth on it? Very nice. It's like the Wololo kind of guy from Age of Empires. He controls it, and then they changed their Ipswich. Is that the town? About my men. Okay, cannot control my men anymore. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Follow! Fixating. Oh, okay, so then they attack the wall or? Can they attack the wall? No, they cannot. I'm just gonna pause for a little bit, just check that actually I have a chat that's working. So let's say playing Dinolords for latest. Oh, someone says it's working. Well, the stream is, and now we can also see the chat. I suppose that's a fine enough position for the chat, although I think actually right now my settings are that the chat is going to be persistent, so maybe that's not too nice later on. We'll see how that goes. someone tuned in, and I suppose that's someone from the actual Dinolords Discord, because I haven't really advertised this anywhere else. So, welcome to... Who was it? And why can't I see it on the screen now? Press V to mount and dismount. Alright. Oh, it disappeared? Okay, that's the way we go. It just disappears when you dismount it. I kind of want to see, do they keep following me like this? Seems so. So now I can just run. I don't have to mind babysitting all my soldiers. It's a nice kind of graphics, but there's something going on with my settings, or, well, something is making it a little bit slow, and it's not that I have a bad computer, I think, so fog is always something that destroys performance, right? Let's try without, see how it looks. I know that the streaming software itself, it takes up a bit of performance, but I mean, I've been streaming other games without this much of a problem. I don't know if they've said that they are still working on performance render scale. What is render scale? See, here it would be nice to have some tooltips for that. Show Lord health bar when hit. Oh, well, we want the global illumination, otherwise it doesn't look very nice at all. I will have to do it like this. It should be fine. Now it shows a bit of a warning over it. Well, now it's worse, actually. So now it actually runs really poorly. Let's try it like this. The audio, the brightness. There's not a lot of settings to change. And it still isn't quite performing very well. I don't know what a render scale is. What happens if we change it? Oh, it becomes... Oh, it almost becomes pixelated. And I know some people actually like pixelated games, right? So you could actually do that if you wanted to play a pixelated game. That's quite nice. I don't personally enjoy pixelated games very much, but that's actually a kind of nice feature. I don't know if it's intended to be used that way, but... Well, there are a lot of games that are being made like pixelated games. Well, if I put the frame rate down, it's not gonna help, is it? Okay. Seems to be running like this. Alright, there were some more soldiers to pick up, to include in the war. And now, another dinosaur. The beast is down. Executed. There was an execute button. Is it executed? There we go. Executed. With a heroic pose. That fight should have been more epic, right? For that first kind of splash effect, and God knows. All right, victory in the first little scenario. Total resources collected. All right. I suppose now Claim your spoils, yeah. I suppose what comes next is kind of the building phase. I've seen that there's some building to do in this game as well. It looks a little bit different from other RTS. Unit recruited swordsman, who is trained in the barracks, and now you can build a barracks. Well, that's good. Okay. Completing levels earn you amber. You can spend this amber charter to upgrade your lord, your units, your town, and your dinos. Try opening the amber charter. Alright, so do we want to go for building, dino, lord, or human? I mean, I suppose we don't really know what's good or not. We have the lord with us at all times. Enables leap ability. It's always nice with some movement. So I'll take that. And then I can see the next one will get an extra arrow. Now you could dive into this whole tree. I'm not going to do that right now because we don't have very much context of the game yet. Wait, what? We got out into the menu. Do we need to enter the campaign again? Oh, there we go. Ipswich. The smoke of battle still clings to Ipswich. By your hand, the town yet endures. The walls are cracked, the cottages blackened, the people scattered. Where there is ruin, there may also be rebirth. Steel alone will not hold the Danes at bay. The Lord must build walls. Must build as well as break. Shelter for the folk, timber for the hearts, meat for the bellies, and an iron for the blades. Men must be housed, trained, and readied if this keep is to rise again. And I suppose it is to be to rise again. That's going to be our stronghold. Scouts whisper of a Viking camp set too near our borders. What beasts they kennel there I cannot say. If we are swift, Ipswich may rise anew, not only as a refuge, but as the first spark of England's defiance. By Godric, 100-man of Ipswich. Okay, it looks sort of as if the Danes have taken all of our areas except this little northern Ipswich, so we're really in a poor starting position. They really did a really well-launched raid against us, but they also brought the dragons. Rebuilding Ipswich. Restore the army, clear the Viking camp. And then we get some more gold. It looks like we get gold for 2 talent points. And archers. Okay, so now we just go through the standard little select a house. Can I turn it? QE to rotate. Oh, lumber camp. A house. We want to build a house and we press Q and E. I wonder why we can't use the mouse wheel for that. It seems to be, for me, like pretty logical to use the mouse wheel for that. What do we use that for? Zooming in and out. Build a hunter's lodge. Hunter's lodge. I guess it's because they want to be able to. Yeah, okay. Sure. I wonder if we can build on the roads. I mean, normally you don't want to do that, but. Alright, we're not above the people, we are for the people. Go to a building under construction and press F to help build it. Oh, okay, so we can speed up the process with our hero superpower of building and watch our nice little goats in the background have a good time. Start a lumber camp. I want to start a lumber camp close to the lumber, but I don't have enough wood. Can I? by hitting them with your sword. He knows it well. Keep chopping the tree until it falls to collect a large amount of wood. And wouldn't we like that? Good. Place the building close to a forest. Yes, that helps. It's a very cozy little setting. There's now, you can hear the birds kind of chirping, but you can also see the Danes on the map. I suppose those red dots, I can't move the minimap, so we can't. We'll have to go over there. Where are my builders? To repair, first left click on a wall. There it is. Mark structure for repair. There goes a builder. Also this one. There goes a builder. What about this one? No more builders. Is that guy gonna run over there now? Swine sauce. Build a barracks. Under military. Rotate it so it fits somewhere. So it fits here. Not here. It fits here. We'll place it there. Barracks like a fence. It's a small little wall that you can use, incorporate into your defenses. A sort of a raven or a crow in the background. A Fletcher. Alright, so we're just slowly being introduced to all the little things, and the Fletcher required a town hall. So we have a town hall. Where's the town hall? Was there a town hall when I got here? Requires a town hall. Oh, is this town hall? Okay. And by clicking the barracks, that's pretty normal, we get it. And then it seems like this is a research building. We can grab research. This is a unit training building. We have some kind of hammerman, not yet unlocked. Hello, Bertram Bims, who's saying hello in the chat but doesn't appear up on the screen, and I'm not really sure why that is. So I do see my own message on the screen, but I do not see yours except for on my phone. So I have something to do with my setup there. Will have to be done after the stream, I suppose. So Bertram Bims and Greywing, are you also people who have tested the playtest lately? And what am I actually supposed to do? I'm supposed to be training again, so I need to keep watch on my training. Are they these guys? Of course they are. Alright, a little bit of waiting time as we train. I wonder then, can we leave? We can leave. No. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We should keep our focus. Rally them in. That's actually very neatly done. I really like this. You just hold down R and you select who you want to get with you. And I suppose I can mount. Yeah, I can mount. And run away from my troops. And now... Oh, I unlocked some kind of ability, didn't I? Oh, that was my leap. So it changed the key bindings of my arrow attack. Which maybe is a little bit weird. But maybe it will make sense that you sort of have your most important ability in the beginning. Okay, 2 attack, press Q. Now I wonder if I take the brunt of the force or if I let my soldiers do it. I think I actually do it myself. And now I also have this. Let's go. Oh, there's an enemy dinosaur. Run away! Just take them off one by one. I can execute somebody in the middle of all this. Oh, he dismounted me. What if I leap on top of him? Do I dismount him? I do not. But it seems like it did a lot of damage. Okay. Now you're outnumbered. You'll lose the hack and slash battle. But he did have some kind of ability. There we go. F to execute. So I can execute any kind of troop. Could it? I suppose it could. I think that's a really good idea. Mount up for extra speed. Let the men stand back because they were wounded. Don't know if they can regenerate. Interacting. Victory. Okay, Bertram. Devs. I suppose it was most likely that the devs would be tuning in this early. I suppose you don't have a lot of people involved yet, although I did see that this is the second alpha test. So I missed the first one, although I have been kind of keeping my eye on the game for a year or so. But welcome. And now I can also see that your second message made it to the screen, but your first one didn't. So there's something wrong with my Twitch setup, I suppose. The game is very nice so far. Let's see. Let's take an extra arrow. Just expand down into this tree and maybe something else. Execution opportunities happen twice as often. Or enable the weapon research. Let's do that. I suppose that makes all our units better. I hope that maybe you can use this then as a kind of, well, it's another. Oh, there we go. I couldn't really figure out what to click. I hope that you can use this then. Maybe you're seeing something as a first-hand player. Some things may be confusing to me that you didn't think it should be, but let's go to the next game. Ipswich rises like a candle against the sky. Its flame not yet kindled, but waiting for your hand. The Danes press ever nearer, their prows clearing the waves, their war cries seeking to break our shore. If Ipswich is to stand as the beacon of our defiance, it must be girded in stone, sharpened in steel, and manned with hearts unyielding. Raise its walls, trench its approaches deep, and crown its gates with iron. Okay, so we're just gonna... Is this gonna be construct defenses kind of mission and defend against the waves? Let smith and mason toil until Ipswich shines as fortress in flame and like. Yet more wondrous still is the charge laid upon you to bend the will of the great beasts to our cause. Yeah, that's what we're here for, right? We're here to train the dinosaurs. Trained to guard, to charge, to roar against the foe, they shall be our living engines of war. With Ipswich fortified and beasts at your command, no Dane shall breach our light. Godric, 100 men of Ipswich. Alright, so Godric, he's my best servant. Press tab to go into commander mode. Hold down left mouse button and drag box around these arches. Oh. Now I'm just assuming something. So how do I move them? Place your mouse cursor over a segment of wall and press E. So it's a bit different controls than usually in RTSs. But that's because you have the a character that you control with the WASD keys, and the mouse is controlling where he looks. So I suppose that's been a design challenge when normally in a game like this you would move your soldiers by pressing the mouse. But here you have different keys to it. And I suppose that's something you learn pretty quickly. I'm just assuming controls without reading stuff. Construct a dino pen. We'll do that. Military dino pen. Am I constructing it outside or inside the walls now? That's outside. How do I cancel that? Cancel! Destroy it? Dino pen destroyed. Let's build it inside the walls for more safety. I trained 5 dinos, so I suppose we could... don't have enough wood for another one. And then the question is if I can make a lumber camp. Start collecting wood. Fishing resources, lumber camp. I also need 30 wood to do that. But I could collect wood myself, couldn't I? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, probably one of the biggest design challenges faced is the answer to... Oh, the soldiers are running out. I think that's always going to be the challenge to face when you mix genres. So a little thing going on with the soldiers here is they're forming up into one unit. Their unit becomes too big. Oh, you can actually... This is nice if I learn how to control it. So I can sort of choose where they line up. So I guess with this I can force them to kind of split between the walls, which is going to confuse them quite a lot. But then again, also could be useful. This is actually really easily controllable. That's quite nice. I was looking for wood, and I found my wood. So I could make a pen, but I already have one here for a Deinonychus. And then we can't see what the other ones are. This one looks like the Jurassic Park poisonous creep that has a mane that it can kind of expand. Oh, they trained fast. Feel like they trained faster than the barracks. Maybe we don't really need to, but here we go. Agile and medium sized, that's what we start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, please, Godric. Did you just call me a bastard? Okay, he's calling me a bastard and then he's commanding me. I thought I was the commander and he was my servant, but apparently not. Pterodon towers. Oh, did that require X? So if I have X, you can... That requires 10X. Let's build a little more centrally. And, ooh, help ourselves. How about that? Build. And I'm getting a message here on the side, so I will just answer that while I'm building. It's a question about where to find the stream. This stream is called Rango and the Randos. As I am testing out the different games, and when it's a multiplayer game, I'm joining. Yes. And when I'm joining a multiplayer game, I will be joining random lobbies and just hanging out with whoever is there. The idea is to try a different game every day, which is right now just every Monday of the week. And there's another dinosaur. Okay, something is going on with the performance here, and it's getting a little bit laggy. That's a bit sad, actually, because otherwise everything else is pretty nice, and I'm not really sure if it has to do with the streaming software. So I haven't streamed a lot. But I did try a few other games where it didn't really hurt performance of the game. And it's kind of sad because it takes a little bit away right now from the enjoyable thing of meeting a new nice boss and seeing its ability. And I'm not really sure. It seems like I'm being attacked by another raptor over here. Let's get these people. Follow me and attack this guy. Okay. It's very nice. The abilities are clearly marked, so you are not in doubt at all when something is coming that you should be avoiding. And it's very easy to do so, which is also nice. So my men have a new name. Iron Scale. Alright, I'm missing some gold over here. Can I please? Can I pick up my gold? No, I must continue. And what now? I claim the ability to train Deinonychus. Trained in the Dino Pen, and now I can build the Dino Pen. Ipswich has been saved, and by that the prelude of the game is now over. Now you can progress through an invasion of different levels. Completing levels award new units, and Amber progress the Amber Charter. Some of the things you might have used in the prelude might now have been unlocked in the Amber Charter. Well, it seems like now I get a choice between two places to go. Some of the stuff I used, they say, have been unlocked. Naval Stash, Militia, Dino. I mean, in most games it makes sense to kind of go down one tree. I kind of also want to go down other trees as well. And maybe that's a poor strategic choice, but let's explore what's here. Housing comes with a respawning militia unit. The people themselves take up spear and shield to defend their homes and town hall. That's nice. That's kind of the Greeks in Age of Mythology. In Age of Mythology, when you were playing the Greeks, or maybe it was just one of the Greek gods, then when you lost your building, you had militia spawning out of there. Archer triple shot. So that must be for the archers and not for me, but does that mean that I get to have an ability on them? Or does it mean that my arrow is triple? Let's try that. Right. And now, next up is the same amount of gold. I get more guys or get more dinos. Let's choose more dinos. Great Oakwoods. Raise fortifications, defend. Difficulty normal. And what's this? This is also normal. Right. The Oakwood stands as England's marrow, strong and ancient. From its heart are born the beams of hall and chapel, the frames of barns, and the pillars of keeps. If the Danes seize it, they will not burn it for hearthfires, they will hew it into keels and masts and bow, and from its bows the longships shall spring like wolves from the fen. Well, we can't have that, can we? I charge you, therefore, as steward of this land, guard the forest as you would your own blood. Fell no tree save for need of defense, and let no axe in Danish hands bite its bark. Raise watchfires at the forest's edge, patrol its glade, and let your bowmen shadow the paths. If the oaks stand, so too shall England. Should they fall, our sea shall swarm with the enemy's brood. Alright, engage. Alright, a little bit of a loading screen. For glory. The Vikings will march to our position soon. Build up your forces and hold until he arrives. I have to survive for 17 minutes. And now I'm doing the bad thing. I'm just gonna run out here and see what's happening. But as a hero, or as Iron Scale, I am more than suited to take on a few raiders. Bloop. Open the chest. Stop having it be closed. Open the chest. Alright, there's a bit of loot. And I suppose that's also what I can find out here. I can no longer mount. Lost my dino. Oh. Seems I have to kind of go from scratch. We're in a new area. We need to rebuild our keep. So, let's have a little bit of military. And I probably need to build a Fletcher again to get the archers again. Let's also have a dino pen. Can't build the towers yet. Hunter's Lodge, not enough villages. I can't really queue it. Let's just help them build here. Where did it go? Lumber camp, not enough villages, 1 out of 2. Alright. I'm getting the feeling that every scenario maybe starts with a little bit of building, a little bit of army raising, and then a battle to conclude it. Who is that guy? Guy kind of spawned here. Is that a militia? Because I took the militia thing? Or is it... Maybe it's the Fletcher. Okay. Recruit. Oh, Compsognathus. So I unlocked the Compsognathus and now I have to use that in the beginning, but I don't have any eggs and now I don't have enough food. Wait, how do I get food? Food. Not enough villages. Okay. How do I get more villages? The 2 villages here. But they're not really working on anything. Attack. A raid inbound for me and my single archer. Alright. This must be the raid. It's very nice. I have some supernatural senses to kind of spot these raids before they happen. Attack repelled. They are bound to strike against him. Oh, and 20x. Can I move my... It doesn't look like I can move my screen. It looks like I have to actually move my guy. So that's again where this game seems to be a mix of real-time strategy games and role-playing games. Let's build Compsognathus from X and find out a way to get food. Hunter's Lodge requires more villages, not enough villages. Okay. Town house. A house adds villages. I need wood for that, and I can find wood myself, but how do I find food? Can I hunt? Maybe I can hunt this animal. For food. Come back. 3 food. Okay. Food. Okay. Can I control these villages? No, only the soldiers or the dinos. Scouts have found a dinosaur nest. They cling on the X to strengthen their cause. Yes. But I would like to just get one more villager before I do all other kinds of stuff. Now I left my soldiers down here. Alright. I'll need to go back and reclaim my soldiers. Because they'll be lost without me. A house. Which needs food. There we go. A house. 2 villagers coming to help. Very nice of them. But apparently it says I only have 1 villager. House complete. That added maybe 4 villagers. Maybe those guys over here. And what did I need them for? I forgot. Let's go raid. Come here. So that looks like a little bit of a big raid. Let's just collect the guys first. Move up. Let's take a small raid. Now it's all of a sudden very cozy. Just a little bit of bird singing. Enemy is preparing to strike. That's not good. I'm striking at them. I don't want them to strike at me. Execute. All right. And that unlocks some kind of rating over here. Grab the eggs. 20 eggs. Open the chest. 4 gold. But he seems to be able to get a lot of resources from raiding. And I haven't really explored how. For example, gold seems like I can only get that from killing others. Kill them. Oh, there they are. It seemed like they had some kind of chain attack, but I was just leaping in anyways. So jokes on them. Attack repelled. Ooh, loot. Only 3, but earned 23 eggs. There's a lot of eggs now. Okay, so I actually thought this was a game where you had to kind of defend against the dinosaurs with soldiers, and then at some point you'd gain the dinosaurs yourself. But it seems to be you have them pretty early yourself. You can actually unlock a new dino by building a Hunter's Lodge. So, Hunter's Lodge is here. It requires wood. Gotta make a lumber camp so I don't have to gather all my wood myself. A little bit of cozy downtime in the middle of the war. It's always good. There's a very nice music now that I didn't notice when I was out raiding. I wonder if the music is tied maybe to the different territories, maybe to the village. But here we go, lumber camp, out next to the big wood. And will I have some villagers? Yeah, okay, they are so nice. They just come running whenever I need them. Ooh, there's something out here following. Who's following me and all my units? So I actually have units out there. So let's say follow. So now 10 are following me. Okay. Are those my militia? I think those are my militia. And now, request Hunter's Lodge. Oh yeah, I built the other one. Build a lumber camp. How much do I get when those return? There we go. Build the Hunter's Lodge. So we can get the next dinosaur. Deinonychus. There's another nest I can plunder. Alright, maybe just use all resources on training and then go out raiding. This is the Fletcher Town Hall. Reptar Mount requires a keep. I want my mount back. Where's the keep? How do I build a keep? Can't build a keep. Okay. Where's the barracks? There's the barracks. Spend all our resources. Not enough food. Oh, it's not gold I need. It's food. Did I build some kind of way? I did build a Hunter's Lodge. Okay. Then collect all. Say follow. There we go. And then go out and hunt all the raids, the nests. So they're very docile, but that's fine. Here in the beginning, I am still learning. So if they were actually coming for me, I probably wouldn't be able to explore as much. So it might not look like much right now. Like all these camps, they're just out there waiting for me to raid them. But it's actually kind of nice for me right now, because then I can also learn like these steal and scale. They strike, defend yourself. Oh no. Oh, actually here they come. Run! We are under attack. I haven't seen how fast they can destroy the buildings. Oh, that is quick. That's a problem. Jump. No! Wait, I also bought some kind of ability for the archers, right? I had some kind of double shoot. Attack repelled, yeah. But I had some kind of double shoot. Is that my own arrow? So if I allow this to recharge, do I have 2 shots? Yes, I do. Okay, that's nice. And the archers doesn't look like they have anything. So I'm upgrading myself. Okay, what did I lose? I lost a house. I need that back. And I lost the Fletcher, maybe? Can I build archers still? Can still build archers. This is the Fletcher. Did I lose the Hunter's Lodge, maybe? Because this is the... I think I lost the Hunter's Lodge, and that is also going to be important. Not enough villagers. Build the house. And then the Hunter's Lodge. Don't run back. Damn you. Well, they follow their instructions, I suppose. They're very loyal. Production queue is full. Okay. Time for the next raid. Oh, also a chest. Unguarded. With a lot of food. Right. Damn the Danes. I suppose this game won't have a lot of micromanagement actually, because it seems like you kind of order everyone at once. No, you could split them up. Can you order them into groups? It gives you shift 3, control 3. Not really. So maybe you just control all of them at once, or maybe you highlight them every time you need anyone to do anything specifically. Oh, what's that? That's iron. I was also asked to put iron on my gates to fortify, to build a keep. So maybe that's what I need to get my mount back. But without my mount, we also get to just explore a little bit. They are preparing to attack some kind of underground dinosaur. That's actually pretty cool. It seems like all the dinosaurs have quite different abilities. So it does seem like there are a lot of different units. Down to the next camp. Oh, I only have to survive for 20 more seconds. So maybe I should actually just be gathering as many resources as I can for the next map. Holy shit, that was a lot of chaining. Every one of them, they've all been instructed to cast a hook when they see an enemy, and they did so. No. Attack, attack. I'm low on health. You go die for me. We hold. Okay. I wonder if I get all these resources with me to the next level. For example, we had 14 iron bars. I need to keep an eye out if I have that on the other side, because then it's actually kind of important to get everything with you. If you lose it anyway, then it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, okay, so I unlocked this, so now I can use that in other maps. Pair of small critter-like dinosaurs leap to target trained in the dino pen. Those are the most dangerous ones, right? We've seen that in Jurassic Park. Building now available armorer. Employs an armorer to craft advanced upgrade for the Lord and for the units. And then we get to go to Sterling. What's in Sterling? Another dinosaur. Is it more difficult? Still normal. Construct defenses. Maybe let's try another one. How do I exit? There we go. Rebuild Thornhold. Protect the lands against invaders. Okay, both of them are invadings. Thornhold yet rises from the earth like the fang of some ancient beast, scarred but unbroken. Long has it watched the marshes, the marches, not the marshes. Its walls are warning to all who would trespass. The Danes know its worth. If they seize it, they gain not only stone and gate, but a stronghold from which to gnaw the heart of our realm. You, my lord, are sworn to keep Thornhold unbowed. See that its battlements are manned, its stores filled, and its ditches cleared. Let smith and mason labor, for stone that endures is as mighty as steel in the hand. Patrol the roads, watch the rivers, and suffer no foe to find a foothold near its shadow. If Thornhold stands, our borders hold firm. Should it fall, all the shires behind it lie open to the axe. Okay, so maybe after this we get to the shires. And two people in the chat, one of them a friend of mine who I know, who's very nice, and another one is an advertisement bot. So that's what you get. Well, we'll include it all. I think actually it's pretty easy to remove those bots, but you have to do it every time. So the Vikings will march on our position soon. Build up your forces and hold until help arrives. Okay, so we start again from scratch. We have to build a house first, but we don't have food, so we have to go hunt for ourselves. Oh no! I shot a mama with a little deer. We have to kill the little one as well. Yeah, that's the way it has to be. That's just nature. Nature would have done the same. Let's build the house so that we get the villages. And can I already build a lumber camp? Yes. There we go. And then I think the Hunter's Lodge is next. So finish this up and then go for the Hunter's Lodge. That seems to be the way to go. I kind of want to shoot these now that they're here. Sorry. Just you gotta grab your opportunities when they arise, right? Then leap down onto the beach and shoot the next one. It's actually getting pretty satisfying with those abilities like a leap, the leap and the arrows. Now I kind of want to do the dash. I think I forgot to take a talent point between the maps. And I don't know if I can see my talent points while I'm in here. In the menu, continue, restart settings, keybinds, no. No, doesn't really seem like it. Hunter's Lodge, still a little bit more wood. Kill the trees. Damn trees. And defend the Thornhold. There we go. Hunter's Lodge. Build that while we read. Fletcher is not too important, but a barracks is, that also requires wood. So we continue. It is like most other RTS games in the beginning. Just slowly build up your little village in the beginning. Then the enemy comes and all the action, and you go for a hunt. Oh, I can shoot several times, I forgot that. And now we can go for a barracks. The enemy is preparing to strike at our base. So that usually, yeah, there we go, someone is coming. We can already tell who it is. And I suppose I'll have to take them on myself, because I don't have any soldiers yet. But luckily, Iron Scale is more than equipped to take on a few raiders. Can I actually select my soldiers like this? Oh, I can. And jump! I mean, there we go. Getting the hang of this. So might as well just go raiding now that we're here. So with all selected, go attack the new ones. And kill them. I'm not really sure if I regenerate health actually. But now I've lost some. Can see if I regenerate afterwards. Execute. And cut a little bit of wood in the midst of battle. That's important. Can't forget those resources. There we go, and claim our loot. Grab the eggs. We'll use those nice little dinosaurs to create other kinds of dinosaurs. Open the chest. Stop having it be closed. Oh, amber. So that actually... so the amber, that's used to take talent points. Then I wonder what happens if you don't do any of these sided. Oh, and I don't have the iron that I ended last mission with. Right, the battles are very easy when you have the abilities open, and I think those are gonna be like the strong suit in this game. They're gonna be what drives you. Get them, so that I won't be gotten. And shoot them. I don't really know how to avoid taking damage though. And now I'm getting quite low and I don't really have many soldiers left, just the one. And this is probably too bad. Oh, I have 0 health, but I'm still alive. Oh, that's neat. I can run through the gate, but they can't. But they can't destroy it. Can I shoot through the wall? I can. That's also very neat. And I can execute it through the wall. Oh, did that give me health, or was that just a timer? Got health when I executed it. See if killing it gives me health. Maybe when you do that, execute. Okay, wooden gate destroyed. Can I make a new one? Palisade wall, wooden gate. Please? Oh, you have to place it on top of walls, and then place... How do you place a wall? Do you hold it down? Oh, there we go. Seems like I placed a little bit of wall out in the middle of nothing. And they run straight back. They don't want to help me. Okay. I'm also just a noisy lord. I can upgrade it to a keep here. Okay, very nice. That's the town hall. So, can all buildings be upgraded? No. Doesn't seem like it. And can I build a Fletcher now? Because if I build a Fletcher, then I can get the archers. And did I build a dino pen? I did not. So it's time for dinos. Release the hounds. They strike, and there are way too many of them. Oh, but I regained a lot of health now, and I'm regaining still. Oh, but that is also going way too fast. I actually kind of like that. So it's when you are not defending, you'll definitely feel it. You need to be defending your stuff. You're getting punished if you don't, which is kind of nice. Because then you actually have to play the game right. You can't just sit back and do nothing. But it is a little bit problematic right now. Jump! And shoot. And attack repelled. And now I need a new barracks and I need wood for that. God damn it. Well done. The Vikings have been warded off, yet they are bound to strike again soon. A dino pen this. Oh, no, I wanted to actually build the berries. Alright, well, here we go. Dinos this time around. Also, a lot of eggs available. So, a horde of dinosaurs. I don't know when this game is actually coming out. It didn't say on Steam. It said to be released soon, and it said in early access. So they're planning to release it and keep developing at the same time. But no news yet as of when that's gonna be. I don't think it looks too far off of a early access game. I mean, there's only been like a few issues and a few things I couldn't really figure out initially, but didn't take too long to figure out anyways. And they even also have some of their, or maybe all of their tutorial in place. Usually you make a tutorial a little bit later when you have the rest of the game kind of figured out and that you believe in the game, then you make the tutorial to make someone else able to play the game, right? British Brutes, strong but reckless melee siege unit. Okay, I don't really need that right now. There's no one to raid, no walls to break. Not enough egg. Not enough egg. Alright, so let's go gather some egg. So why don't I get all of them? When I click all, I don't get all. Okay, but maybe it's good to leave some back to defend when I miss a raid. Okay, already they've raided us. One of the dinosaurs has died and its corpse, its skeleton, has been picked clean of flesh, so only the skeleton remains. The skull. Oh no, now they're preparing to strike. They're coming from down there, and I'm way up here. So, probably gonna lose some buildings again. I just kind of felt like there was time. And I kind of also want to just grab this while I'm here. Oh, someone to execute! And that also, that recovered health for everyone. Shoot them! Oh, get all of them. It's also very nice with that line that comes there, because then you can see that you managed to grab the ones in base. The attack was repelled. All are following. And let's see, what is this? Is that a campfire on the map? The orange little dot? It seems to be the campfires, and they seem to be non-interactable. Alright, I haven't figured out yet if it makes sense to just tank all the damage yourself or to send in your units. But if I can execute this, then my units should regenerate. And then nothing is lost. But also if I went to 0 health, then it didn't seem too bad. I had a chance still to go recover. Okay, I think I've gathered a critical mass of units now. Oh, there we have the burrowers. Before they burrow, no, I almost got a look at them. Seemed almost like a little kind of bear creature. Execute them. Or maybe it's a kind of badger dinosaur. Just kill the deer for good measure. Oh, they even made a little Viking hut. Well, that's nice. It has another kind of architecture rather than just another kind of color. I have to survive for 3 minutes and no enemies on the map. So I wonder if they're gonna spawn. I have this amber available that doesn't seem to be usable by now. And here's the ship. That's where they came from. Can't destroy it. Cannot use it. On garrison. What's that? Did I somehow garrison some units? Oh. So a couple of archers having a good time being garrisoned. Indeed. Yes, of course you are having a good time. That's good. Not enough stone. I wonder how do I get stone? Research a worksmith. Employs a smith to craft intermediate upgrades for the Lorden units. And that requires iron and stone. The Fletcher doesn't seem to be able to give that. Fishing shack also requires stone. Resources. So there's a menu for resources. And they have a quarry. And there's a lot of stone over here. So let me try and build a quarry. I actually really like the sound design, the ambient sound. So now I'm down by the ocean, and I think something also changes in the music. I get too engaged to notice, but at least I notice when I'm not engaged, then I notice the music is kind of calm and nice. I think it changes in combat. Down here by the ocean, you can really hear a lot of ambient. Oh, my troops were all outside. Okay, that's fine. Let's move them to here. And organize them nicely, if I can, like this. But the enemy is forming up on this road. Indeed. I like it whenever I say something and these guys reply indeed afterwards. The enemy is forming up. Indeed. Move. Certainly. There they are. There's the Lord. Shoot him. And then a jump, which I think does AoE damage to all of the units. Oh. But clearly he also has some abilities to use. So I wonder if he's able to destroy a whole army as well. Doesn't look like it. Oh, no. The Danes are worth nothing. Already got 21 from that quarry. So if I had built that earlier, maybe I could do something. And I also upgraded to the keep without actually using my mount. Dunbar claim. So now I can build the British brutes. Expand up. What down? Nope. Alright. There was a dash ability somewhere. This one enables the dash ability. Enables weapon research 2. Well, I haven't really tried weapon research 1. Let's try and remember that. Reinforced swordsman. Also in the blacksmith. So it's a lot of blacksmith. Oh, more unit queue. Yes, I love that. I'm gonna all in on unit queue. Militia endurance. They weren't really. Housing comes with a respawning militia, so housing didn't use that very much. Naples armor. Wait, maybe start with more eggs or start with more villagers. I have been missing that, so I should have been reading these after all. Faster construction speed, that's also nice, but plus 20% food gathered. So is that just gathering speed, wood speed, and start with more? You want to start with more? Then there's not enough left for anything. Can I see if I recovered all of the amber in these zones? I don't think I can, so if I miss it, that's just too bad. I need to kind of have it. Okay, this is also normal difficulty. Raise fortifications, defend the woodlands from invading forces. Defense against invading forces. A new dinosaur or a new soldier. Let's go for a new dinosaur this time. The sea is England's road, and he who holds its gates commands the realm beyond the shore. The isle at our coast is no mere rock in the tide, but a sentinel by God's hand. From its cliff, the sails of friend and foe alike are plain to see, and from its harbours our ships may strike off shelter. Note this: should the Danes seize that ground, their longships will pour like locusts upon our coast, and no trader nor soldier shall pass unmarked. Therefore you must fortify the isle as though it were a crown upon your brow. Stone for walls, iron for chains, and men resolute at every post. Hold it fast, my lord, for with that isle we rule the waters. Without it we are but prey upon the sea. I am wondering, does this actually happen when you lose? So I almost want to just lose a battle, but that takes time as well, because it seems like you have to survive for 15 minutes or so you can't really lose. Oh, well, maybe you can. If you just let the first force just destroy your buildings, maybe you can die. And I kind of want to try that, see if they seize more control, because it is... I'm in a campaign mode. Alright, let's just have fun building a little bit, but then actually losing. There was something about the town hall. The town hall could be upgraded to a keep that required gold. So just go out and see if I can find some gold. There were some golden chests in the earlier games. Oh, there they are. Can I zoom in? Oh, no, they've already spotted me. No! Oh, dash. Oh, very nice. Oh, maybe I can also just lose like this. Not that I meant to. And if some of the developers are still watching, I think it's a little bit confusing that these change numbers when I unlock a new one. So now I unlock dash and it ended up on position 2, whereas before I had my arrows. So then why didn't the dash go in slot number 3? But yeah, it seems like they have a defined sequence. Whereas maybe it would be nice that they have a sequence based on when you learn them. At least that's my experience for now. Okay, I almost died. And that would actually also be kind of fun. What happens if this guy just dies? Alright, let's get the mount next time. Let's just try and die. See what happens if they can actually use our... Oh, respawn available. So it's not as hardcore as I thought it was. Press R to respawn. Okay. These Vikings are forgiving after all. Okay, but I guess I will lose if I lose these buildings. So destroy my stockpile. Destroy my town hall. What do I have left? Nothing is left except for these, which I can't really... What if I press delete? Nothing. I haven't reported any bugs yet, but it's not really that I found any bugs per se. I don't think so. The enemy is preparing a strike, so now comes the strike from down here. Let's see what they're gonna do. Did they couldn't really run past this patch of earth? Oh yeah, they can. Oh, you can actually also kind of just dodge the attacks because you can see where they're gonna hit. And so if you move out, yeah, then you can succeed in not getting hit. So there's a little bit of micromanagement. Okay, and there's a defeat. All villages, and I died. Maybe if I die without a town hall, that's when I actually die. Okay, but do they seize more of the map when they win? No, they do not. Okay. So it's just about taking it scenario for scenario and conquering all of the map. Build your forces. Where did we start? A house? That's the house. That's a house. And then a lumber camp. And then a hunter's lodge. Not enough wood. Dash into the forest. The game is actually quite enjoyable by now. Now I'm kind of getting the hang of it, and now I know how to start a map. Now I'm wishing the difficulty is going to increase a little bit, and it doesn't seem like it's increased in this one. It's still on a normal difficulty, but I'm ready for it. So if the next map is a bit harder, then I'm gonna choose that one. Oh, someone is typing. It's Bertram, probably one of the biggest. No. Oh, that's the old message. It's still there. The old messages are still hanging around, but only half of them. So I need to check my overlay settings afterwards. What did I want? Was it a hunter's lodge? I think it was. And military, need more wood. So in the beginning you just cut a little bit of wood. Where the military? Help in building it myself. What was that sound? That sounded like a notification, and that could, I think, only be the Discord. You can actually change the difficulty when before you start a level. Oh my god. Nils. Let's try that. We only just started this one. So somehow I didn't notice that. Oh, restart. I didn't want to restart. I wanted to quit to menu, I suppose. I want to go out to the campaign, choose my map, choose my difficulty. So, oh, actually, notice that they also have a button for scenarios. So at some point, you don't just have the campaign, you also have scenarios, which is also quite typical. Oh, you can. I thought it was just kind of highlighted for each one. For players ready for a challenge. Okay, so it gets up to like 1.5, and then the enemy strength increases, but not the frequency. Let's try with the hard one for starters, and then afterwards, if that is also beatable. I kind of want to try and lose. I always think a game is nicest if you lose every once in a while. it's also sometimes nice to lose in the beginning. I think this game has had a nice kind of flow so far. Oh, what did I build there? That was a military thing. Don't really need that right now. But it's always nice to lose a little bit, because then you actually need to learn the game. When it's just easy enough that you just kind of go through it, well, you don't really need to learn the mechanics. You don't really need to read the tooltips. But it's nice enough that I can control it myself. So now that I feel I'm ready for hard, I go for hard. Build a lumber cape. That's also the most difficult thing when designing a game, actually. At least it's one of them, I think, to find the difficulty level, because there are so many players and they are all at different levels. The Hunter's Lodge, I didn't build that one yet. Let's get that one. I kind of want to have a little bit of a whirlwind ability here to destroy. But it seems I have to chop them down with my sword, which is also fine. You get a little bit of downtime, then you get to study the minimap a little bit, think a little bit, plan a little bit. And there we go, Hunter's Lodge. And now I actually already have a little bit of an army, because I had that militia talent. So even without having hired any military. Oh, there's a Viking raid inbound. Let's wait for that. But it's coming from over here. Can I spot a little bit of deer for some food? That would be nice. Viking raid inbound in 15 seconds. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of food for a little bit of swordsman. Viking raid inbound in 4 seconds. Get them. And shoot them. Oh, but they had that pulling attack. Oh, fine. That was easy enough. Let's do a raid before they do a raid. Huh. These were different dinos when I started last time. So is that because they change every time? Or is that because I changed the difficulty? Oh, shit. Wrong ability. Dash. Oh, the dash seems to almost have a knockback effect on the enemies as well. Scouts have found a dinosaur nest. Okay. But also, I seem to be dying. Did I just... I think I interrupted them with an arrow, so if they do another dash attempt... Oh, they're not doing that, probably on cooldown. Jump in to execute them to regain health. That's a nice little feature, and I think there was a talent point actually that made it possible to increase the chance that you get to execute, which seems really powerful because it also heals your soldiers. I plunder nests for eggs. Yeah, but probably just need to regroup a little bit first. It is actually a kind of a nice mix between an RPG and an RTS, because now I'm kind of thinking, do I even know a game where I have this mix? And I'm not sure I do. I'm not sure I know any game where you're this tied to your character. Because of course there are other RTSs where you do have heroes, and you can kind of control each. Oh, we need to kill these. Very nice. And time for dinosaurs. How do I get the next one? Ooh, fishing shack. I actually have tried the fishing shack yet. How do we make a fishing shack? Oh, raid. Need to focus on the enemy. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't destroy my buildings. Especially not that one, because I don't know how to rebuild it. Okay, I guess I'll have to find out. See, that's why attack is the best defense. Because then any collateral is happening on enemy ground. Okay, stockpile. New stockpile. Over there. More dinosaurs. Need a fishing shack. Need a keep for a fishing shack. Need gold. Need 1 gold. Why is no villagers working on this stockpile? I see them to just be hanging out, having a good time. Can I assign the barracks to a key? No. I suppose that's intentional, actually, because you can't really assign your units to a key, and you can't assign your buildings to a key, I think. At least so far, I haven't really found that. And that would kind of make sense to kind of focus you on your hero, right? Grab all of them, attack. And just launch all abilities, get everything on cooldown. Because definitely these abilities seem to be what's the most powerful thing about the hero. Open the chest. Oh, damn it, I was actually hoping for gold, but Amber is better. That's a big camp. Not sure I want to do that yet. Anyways. Forming a line. Open the chest. Amber again. Okay. This is an Amber map. I'm also not totally sure if it's better to sacrifice my own health or my units. Probably my own health, because I do regenerate quite a lot. That was the gold, so now I can actually whoa, I got a lot of gold. Well, I didn't notice. But I got a lot of gold, so maybe time to head back, get a little camp on the way. And then build something. I already forgot what it was. Was it the keep that cost gold? Could be. They strike. Oh no! Grab the eggs. Run. And now I'm actually also playing mostly without the mount. And now I'm really missing it, right? Oh no, stockpile already. Because it adds all that movement speed. So maybe it's actually worth to focus on building your keep much quicker. Kill them. Where are they? Kill them. I think the game perhaps still needs a little bit of optimization, because it seems like every time there's combat, it does slow down a little bit. Oh, this is the new dino. This is the one I'm trying to unlock. I didn't even notice what it does. I just killed it like a madman. Oopsie. Because it's fine to let the dinosaurs stay. Where's the town hall? Did they destroy the town hall? Yeah. Can't place that there, but there. And does that mean no villagers? Does. Building the town. Actually, I also didn't build a quarry, so I thought I had figured out the building system. Oh, everything available again. Yep. Quarry, mine. Wait, what is it I want? I want to keep. I can get a key. Oh, build it. And that added 7 villages, but none of them are helping out. They're just standing around talking. I only have 1 minute more. No. The scenario is ending too soon. Maybe I can just manage to get them out. I suppose a raid will come very soon. There we go. The raid is coming, and then 2 seconds after, I'm winning. Or maybe optional to plunder the eggs. Is that where you end the amber? Building the key. There we go. And that means I can buy a raptor mount, which has 8 seconds to get here in time. Market for. No, they attack. Are they out there dying, my units? I think they might be. But I want my mount. There we go. There. I'm ready. Ready to fight. And then it rains. It's the rain coming right in the end for the big battle. That's how it needs to be. Wait, defeat? Victory? A little bit of both. Mostly victory. We hold. The day is ours. See, I should probably report that as a bug, shouldn't I? Because it is a playtest. And you get to play the game. And what you really should be doing when you get to play a game for free is give a little bit of feedback. Carrick. What's that? Scutosaurus, melee dinosaur that can burrow under walls and units. I think that's the one I've been seeing. Kind of want to get to that one. Where's the bug report? The bug report possibility. Yeah, let's be nice and report a little bug. Screenshot. Well. Summary. Show defeat, then victory. At the victory. Showed a red defeat message very briefly before showing victory message at the end of a map. Oh, message overflowing. I had a defeat just before, so maybe a value lingering, maybe. Submitted. Need to get the Fisher Shack next time. Very nice music playing here. Very epic, very exciting. Getting you ready to go. Let's get Garrick this time, and let's try getting it up to extinction difficulty. Because I haven't lost yet where I tried to win. Maybe this time. A little bit annoying how those messages are still staying on the screen. So should I fix that? Can I fix that while the stream is running? I don't think I can. Perhaps if I... Oh, but now the map is starting. Can I pause it? Pause, please. Does that mean does that mean it's paused? The timer is paused. I think the game is paused. Can I do a quick little reset of the chat? Or is it a dashboard? Because I think what's happening is it's set to last forever. Although I don't know why the messages, only some of the messages are showing. That's a little bit weird. Overlays. Yeah, so now you can see how much I've earned. I've earned nothing. The chat bubbles. Okay, it was there, and then it wasn't. There we go. Settings. Open animation settings. Enter animation. No. Lifetime. Max number 25. Yeah, that's definitely max. Delay before visible. Well, no need for a delay. Anyways, let's see if that resets it when I save it. Oh, there must be a delay. Well, a short delay then. Yeah, at least that reset it, but next time a message comes, it's probably still gonna linger. Okay, so no quick fix for that. But there we go, at least the messages are gone now. This time it's on extinction difficulty, so let's try and be better. The house. Build a lumber camp next to some wood. Military, don't need that yet, and actually we're already out. Build, ooh, can you? No, you can't do both. A little bit of birdsong. Just for starting out the scenario. Cut down the wood. I also haven't really experimented with having several houses, and if that means that collecting wood is going to be much faster, maybe it will. Fishing shack requires the keep, and the keep requires the gold. So actually I need to go raiding, and for that, before the military, let's get a hunter's lodge. But also more wood. Although, dash a bit and shoot these. Is that all? That was all. There was also in this tutorial you could rebuild your walls. So there's actually a lot of possibilities here from the beginning. So you can build the quarry and you can... no, not that wall. Not these walls either. Right. But then let's just build some palisade wall. The enemy is preparing to strike. Well, hopefully not with too many, because I don't have any soldiers yet. And I also kind of just wanna... Can I do a quarry? Mine? To extract iron? Quarry? Requires keep? Oh, I need the keep. Right. We'll get the keep. Where are they? They're not here yet. 16 seconds to impact. A little bit more wood so that I can build a military camp, a barracks. On the minimap, I don't really see anybody moving. There they come. Defend yourself. Oh no. Oh shit, they're there. Exit the camp and shoot them. No, 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 no. Don't destroy my military camp. God damn you guys. So evil. What are these guys? Are they archers? Scouts found a dinosaur nest. And so there's a question mark. Open the chest. Okay, so actually that's all you need before you can make the keep. We're under attack. Are we still under attack? Oh, we are under attack. Oh no. Dash and kill and destroy. Attack repelled. Okay, I should keep an eye out for that. Rebuild, not enough wood. And now no military camp either. So this is a bad start, but it's also on the extinction difficulty. I think I set that, didn't I? Did I set it to extinction? I think I did. Can't see it though while I'm in here. Upgrade so I can get that mount. Yep, go a little bit of military, a little bit of, no, not dino pen yet. A little bit of dino pen. Okay, now I feel the stress a little bit more, and I think it was also 1.5 times increase of raid intensity or frequency, which I can definitely feel. Finish the dino pen, get a little bit of units before this. No! No! Okay, can I just tank this to the face? I don't know. Maybe if I just keep running backwards. Is that good enough? And then a little bit of a dash. No, 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 not the building. No. There we go. Okay. Attack repelled, but at what cost? At the cost of having to chop more wood. So now I'm kind of considering to get another lumberjack. Because I'm not doing this quickly enough. So where's the lumber camp? Is it? I thought this was actually a bit more of a city building game as well. I thought there was more time to kind of build your city. But, well, maybe that is the case if you put it on easy. But I don't know why you would though, because then, oh, I should help build this. I don't know why you would be building a camp, because it seems to reset between every map. So maybe it's not like that. I have a lot of food available, and that's used in the barracks. So, time to get the barracks. Now there's 3 nests for plunder. Is that because it's a higher difficulty? I've only seen 2 so far. Maybe it's also just because I'm getting further into the campaign. Train a lot of swordsmen. What's next? Maybe rebuild the dinosaur pen. Dino pen, there we go. Maybe also rebuild these ones. Do I mark them for repair? Oh, yeah, there they go. Oh, those soldiers. And what else? More soldiers. Maybe also get the Fletcher, which requires more wood. Okay, so it's much more of a defensive take at this difficulty. Can these guys... Can they kill deer? Oh, very nice. Although they're not too efficient at it. Oh, wait, I upgraded the keep, didn't I? Can I get my dino? There we go. Fletcher. And also, what about the fishing? That requires a stone, which requires more wood. Raid inbound, so collect all the guys and get them to move over there. They strike. Just build a little quarry before the strike, please. Please, where's the stone? It's over here. There we go. Defend yourself. Over here, over here. This is the place. Ah, god damn it. I need to be more proactive about that. Also losing a lot of health now. Oh shit. No. Can I mount up? Do I have time to mount up? There we go. Now they can do nothing. Except... Oh. That's not totally good. All of you attack here and just destroy it all. Okay, mark for repair, rebuild the military. Dino pen, not enough. Rebuild that. Now I also only have 1 lumber camp left, so build another lumber camp. Wait, did I get a mushroom? Is that food? Maybe it is. Okay, but in all the other maps, I've also been going out trying to kind of defeat the map, and actually the objective is just to survive. So maybe this is the right kind of point. Just to stay in here, defend, rebuild, get both archers and soldiers. Not enough food. How do I get food? Do I have a hunter sludge, or has that been killed? Is that a hunter sludge? That is a hunter sludge. Okay, just running out. Let's train some more. Okay, then more wood. Didn't I? Is that the quarry? That's the quarry. Oh, now I have the stone. I needed that for fishing shack and something else. Not enough food for a house. Wait, it's just low on everything right now. Why didn't I mark this for repair? Where are those damn villages? I can't really repair it myself. So how about a new one? Oh wait, what's that? There's a wooden tower. Get the archers up into a wooden tower. Raid inbound in 4 seconds. There's still time to survive. They strike, defend. Oh shit, that's that's too many. Get up there. No, move up there. Oh shit. Not really sure about this. Mount up and flee. Run away. Wooden tower destroyed, yeah. And now they're chaining me. Oh shit. I got chained way up in the air. And now they get to destroy the whole base before I respawn or what? I think I lose opportunity to respawn if they destroy the town hall. That's how it is. And it seems they'll get the town hall. Come on. Oh, do I need to face him the right way? Keep destroyed. Can I rebuild a new one? Please, you can place that there. Oh, there we go. Just because if I die, then I can't respawn without it. But also... No. Okay, what if I just run away? What if I just run away for 2 minutes? So they may have destroyed all my city, but without destroying me. Oh shit, dash away, dash away, dash away, dash, dash, dash. No! Victory! Defeat. Okay. Well, let's try again. Extinction as well. And just be a little more smart about it. I think this is a nice difficulty setting. It doesn't seem impossible. I was close to finishing the timer. And it was a challenge, so I kind of liked it. Let's go for that. Lumber camp and another lumber camp. Does it matter where they are? Let's place another lumber camp here. Dash over there for more efficient building. And then what? Food? No. Go straight to more lumber so I can build military. But why is there only one worker now? Didn't I start with more? I don't know if that is an indicator of number of total workers or number of available workers. So now they go back. They're still available. There are 2 of them, but it says 1. And no barracks yet, so collect the wood. They go back with the wood. Collect what? 4 each? Oh, and I actually need to go out to raid in order to upgrade the town hall to a keep, which I think is a good idea because it seemed like that maybe turned it into stone, which is probably more armor as well. So let me try and shoot these straight through the gate. How do you like that? Okay, open the chest. And that's enough for a keep. I wonder if this game is multiplayer. Actually, I haven't seen anything about that. It probably isn't, and probably won't be, because I haven't seen anything about that. But I was just thinking it would be nice if someone else was helping me build the walls while I was building something else. That's what made me think about multiplayer. Did I build a hunter's lodge yet? I don't think I did, so not enough villagers. Build a house. Oh, now they come. I didn't build any military at all. It might be fine. There weren't too many in the beginning. but I do wanna take the fight on the outside of my town. Just so they damage me and not my buildings, because I seem to be more durable than my buildings. Just kill this in the meantime. Get some food for more soldiers. They strike. Here they come. Okay. Shoot them. Okay. That seems fine. I can take this. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, that's not too bad. Attack repelled. Then it's just about building. And a little bit inside. And let's see, what did we get? We got this, so now some for the mount, which required more food. And time maybe to try fishing shack, but that requires the quarry, which can be placed over here. And now it says lay claim on the X to strengthen your cause, so that's probably a good idea, right? Oh, kill those for the meat. There we go. Get the dinosaur mount. Can I take these on myself? I don't know if I can. Doesn't seem like it. And did I pull them so that they'll enter my camp now? I hope not. I did, and this is not finished yet, so... Alright, that was a bad move. That might be a losing cause, because I have nothing yet. I didn't focus on military. No food. You died. Oh, here's the battle music. Now I notice. I only notice when there's time off. At least they are focusing a little bit on the walls instead of on my buildings. No! What? Fuck. What was that? Don't do that. They grabbed me all the way over there. I hadn't even seen them. They strike? Oh no. This is totally ridiculous. No! But it's all my own fault, and now I walled myself off as well. No! Run! Those damn Danes. I think this is going to be a loss, and I think also this is going to be my last game. So I'll start saying that you can find this game on Steam, but it's not out yet, so you need to be invited to the playtest. And to do that, you need to join that Discord, I think. I did it quite a while ago. I don't know if they're handing out keys at the moment. But I don't know, I think it's been enjoyable so far, and I think it has potential. And I mean, pump up the difficulty, then it becomes a real challenge, but not overcomable, right? This seems doable if you just play a little bit smartly and you learn the game a little bit. It's also being made by a rather small team. I think there are 10 people now, maybe 12. What was that strike now? Is that the next raid already coming? And I haven't even finished this one yet. But that's also because I've somehow pulled 2 games. Oh, it's an area that not only slows but also damages. Somehow I was thinking it was just slowing. Greywing is saying, thanks for playing. I'm guessing then that Greywing is a developer. Well, thanks for making the game. I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm not just playing it just to check it out. I'm also actually playing it at the moment because I think it is fun and I am entertained by it. So that's a success on your side. Did I get my amount? Oh, yes. I have 8 minutes left of this. Might actually be able to survive it because I survived this one and no raid is ongoing. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can just finish this map, survive this map. Why don't I have any food? Now I can fish, right? Now I can fish. That's also the first time I've been able to fish. There's still plenty more to explore. I mean, what I've played for 2 or 3 hours now. I've played 5 maps. And it seems like there's 20 maps or so. So it seems like quite a campaign. Thanks for playing hard. When you're finished, if you for a moment remember to fill the survey. Be as brutally honest as you want. I will. I definitely will. Because, of course, that's how you actually help breed advanced dinosaurs. I haven't even seen that yet. No. So I'm gonna find myself in some trouble with this channel. I was kind of hoping to make this channel about streaming a new game every time, maybe like stream once a week and stream a new game every time. But now I've streamed this game and I'm not done with it. When will I find the time to play it? I'll have to actually invest some of my time on finishing it. Oh no. Am I about to throw it all away now? 7 minutes left. Well, definitely now. Oh no. Are they all gonna come to the camp now? No. They're going back. That's good. Ah, they're already in here. I love how this is getting just totally messy at the moment. When you fuck it up and you start losing your grip, they don't relent and they just keep on coming, and that's kind of... Oh, I still have my mount, don't I? I keep forgetting about the mount. I kind of want to hit back while I'm running forward, which I can't, but maybe that's fair enough. No. Okay, 6 minutes more of the madness. Build a little bit of wall. Maybe, I don't know, 2 barracks probably won't really do anything. What's this? Advanced? Oh, they're all locked. Blacksmith, I don't have time for that. I never got to build the blacksmith either. So, I mean, I could have explored all these things on a lower difficulty where I actually had the time. For some reason I didn't. I'm not really sure why I didn't do that. But where's my dino pen? Oh, I also lost that one. But I kind of enjoyed this difficulty the most, even though I can't really explore it all. Maybe I'll play one on a lower difficulty at some point to kind of get used to all the buildings and straighten out my early game. Then play it on this difficulty, extinction difficulty. Here they come. When I figured out how to do it. Oh, please regenerate health. How do I do that? Oh, I don't know this one. Let's put that one. Oh, that was the one I was fighting before, right? And now I don't have anything more. I have plenty of wood, but I'm missing everything else. I probably cannot finish this in time, but do I have anything else to do? Oh, I could build wall. Wall is probably better. build the wall. Build a new wall, maybe. Yep. Oh wait, too late. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. They already pulled me out. Well, let's start out by messing it up. No, no. No. Fuck. Press R to respawn. It also feels kind of nice that you have these abilities, so you feel like, oh, maybe you could take this whole army by yourself, right? And you can't, but maybe you can later when you've had a little bit more abilities. Can I just... I can shoot them from here. I can shoot through the walls. How long? 3 minutes still. That's... oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. I should have seen that coming. Well, there we go. Defeat. Okay, that marks the end of this stream and my playthrough so far of Dinolords. I think it was actually really enjoyable once you put it up on extinction difficulty. I'll jump down once to just learn it a little bit, get my early game under control, then push it up again, because then it actually... I think on the other difficulties it was a bit too easy to just kind of go through it. But maybe that's also okay for the first few ones, because it's also still learning the game at that point. And maybe I still am at this point, because now I'm just losing, right? So, but there we go. Dinolords, learn to play scenarios, and then something else. What's something else? Is that multiplayer? Is that wave kind of games? Or, ooh, can you get a T-Rex? This is a nice kind of little teaser in the menu, huh? I didn't notice that before. Is the menu the same every time? I will fill out the survey, but I'll do that off stream. Thanks for watching, those of you who did, and this will also be on YouTube, and then I'll check it out myself if all of the sound settings worked. All right.